Yeah, so everything you saw on social media today is real. Obviously, me and Faryal have both decided to move on. Well, I've decided to walk away.
We never stopped talking to Amir's family. I want to make that clear. They stopped talking to me and Amir for absolutely no reason. Amir had nothing to do with this, you know, whatever problems was what we had. I would really like for us to all get along. It wasn't our choice for them to move out. They wanted to move out, and Amir supported them in that. It would be nice for them to eventually get on with us. I always tried and I'll keep trying, but I don't know how possible that is.
Well, yeah, so everything you saw on social media today is real. Obviously, me and Faryal have both decided to move on. Well, I've decided to walk away. I don't think there's anything nothing's been hacked, and obviously it's just a tough time that we both have to go through, and we just have to move forward because it's not healthy for any of us. And I'm just not happy the way I get treated by her and everything else. But look, I wish her all the very best in the future, and I'm in Dubai at the moment. I'm doing some training out here and stuff, but don't want you guys to worry. I am staying strong. I just want to say a big thank you for all your support. But yeah, what's done is done. Everything on social media I posted today was true. Take care. Bye.
When Amir's family had came to my house, I remember the first time I've ever met them, I was wearing sleeveless. And I was always very modern in my dressing, whereas I'm not really, you know, a drinker, a smoker, party girl. I respect my religion a lot, but in my dress sense, I was very open about it. And I remember the first day when Amir's mom and dad had both came with him, they knew the way I dress. My mom was very open. I'm the same person I am today as I was, you know, 5 years ago when I got engaged. And no one addressed that, you know, sorry, we can't accept you because of the way you dress, or sorry, because you're too Western, or too independent, we won't accept you. Everything was fine. We all really got along. We had such great laughs, and you know, they were so happy to welcome me into the family. So that's how it worked out in the beginning.
So how did it go wrong? Where did it go wrong?
You know, I had gotten engaged and everything went perfectly fine. My long-distance relationship, my engagement, towards like 6 months into my engagement, there was problems that started to happen. I realized that I wouldn't be able to fit into the family when I remember it was a few months before my wedding. I went to Pakistan to do some shopping, and I wanted to surprise Amir. He was in Dubai with his family at the time. So my brother and I wanted to go surprise Amir for Valentine's Day, and he had told me it would be so nice to see you. We hadn't seen each other for a while because he used to be training, and you know, it was just so busy. He was always so busy. So I thought it was a surprise. It would have been cute. Little did I know that it would backfire on me.
So what happened? You weren't allowed to see him?
I don't know, this was the first time ever where it was so weird that I guess I wasn't allowed to see him. In the beginning of my engagement, I was allowed to see him. They were very happy for me to come and visit, very happy to send Amir, but suddenly, after when it got closer to the wedding, I remember Amir's mom and dad saying that she's ruined our family holiday and we're gonna take you back the next day. Amir had to fly back out to the UK the next day. He was not allowed to see me. And that's when I knew that, you know what, if I'm not getting accepted being Amir's fiance, I'm not sure how easy it will be to be accepted being his wife.
It sort of got worse from there because you said that the siblings were commenting online. Amir tried to get everyone to talk, and then as we've seen, it has now got incredibly public and really quite vicious. Now, we don't have time to go into the many other things that you've alleged, you know, sort of and treatment. What we have to ask you is, why be so public with this when it's obviously not just hurting both sides of the family, but Amir as well?
You know, it's not in my nature to ever go public about personal matters. Being so young and getting married into a very big family and then having to hear, obviously, media about Amir. In the beginning, I had a rough time reading that. I was pregnant and I had my in-laws that, you know, it was just a mess. Over the years, Amir's brother and sister went on Twitter rants, went on Instagram rants, talking about me, saying I don't get along with them, saying I'm very fake, I've done plastic surgery, calling me Michael Jackson, and I was a pregnant woman. You know, reading all that was not really nice. Anyway, I used to take it in. I was very, very patient about it. I thought my silence would probably make them stop. Just recently, I think it just started to build up, and I had done a catwalk, and I was very proud of myself. Amir was very, very supportive and proud of me. And I had seen Amir's youngest sister had said something like dog walk and made a comment and laughed about it. It really, really hurt me because when I didn't work and I used to just stay home, I was called a gold digger. I was called I'm with Amir for his money.
Can I ask you, what does he say about you talking to us today after he's specifically said this needs to stop? How does he feel about the fact that you're discussing this on telly again today?
I spoke to Amir about it, and Amir has always been very supportive. But obviously it was getting too much for him. He has to be neutral. They're his parents on one side and I'm his wife on another side, and he's basically in the middle. I did say to Amir I would like to get my message across, and he said that's fine, you know.
Would you
and
like
hopefully
to see
he said we can put everything behind after this.
Would you like to see you and the family, everybody getting on? Is it even remotely possible now?
You know, for Amir's sake, I had always tried and played my part, and I felt like it was one-way love. I went to Amir's brother's wedding. I wasn't invited, but I still went out of respect, and I danced with his mom, and I can see that smile on Amir's face that we were getting along. We never stopped talking to Amir's family. I want to make that clear. They stopped talking to me and Amir for absolutely no reason. Amir had nothing to do with this, you know, whatever problems was what we had. I would really like for us to all get along. It wasn't our choice for them to move out. They wanted to move out, and Amir supported them in that. It would be nice for them to eventually get on with us. I always tried, and I'll keep trying, but I don't know how possible that is, especially being in a marriage for 3 years and not having great communication.